Allah Rahim Allah Malik Allah Qudus Allah.
Bringing it up.
Because obviously, if I want to trust, I got to look at the morals of a person.
Okay, so it's bad morals to have many wives.
What the
Yes.
hell?
Second Samuel.
What the hell is that? Like, that's crazy.
Second Samuel.
Bad moral is
Second Samuel.
Having wives is bad moral?
Well, just one
having
sec,
many
one sec.
wives is bad
One
moral.
sec,
We're meant to
one
have
sec.
one wife.
One sec, but
Can we take him to his
dude,
Bible?
one sec. Guys, one sec. God says to David that he's blessed him with many wives. It's a blessing. Is David a bad person? Is God a bad God because he's blessed David with many wives?
Exactly.
Second Samuel 12:8 says he wants to give him more. He'll
Thank
give
you,
him more
Marwa.
wives.
He said,
wanted to
he
give him
said,
more.
he says, I gave you your wives to you. I gave you your kingdom to you. And if this had been too little, I would have given you even more. And in another part, he says about David, that David walked righteously and blamelessly in everything that he did, except in the event of Bathsheba, where he sent her husband to die and then he slept with her. That was the only condemnable thing that God says David did. But David had many wives, and he gave him his wife. So is God a bad God? Is he condoning something immoral, sir?
You read it again for Abscol, the slow one in the comments. Read it slowly for him.
Which
Yeah.
one?
So it says, God speaking through the prophet Nathan, and he speaks to David. He says, I gave you your wives to you. I gave you your kingdom to you. And if
David, is that not Jesus, the Lord? Is Jesus not the Lord?
yeah, and if this had been too little, I would have given you even more. So he would have given more wives and more land to control. And God says David didn't do anything wrong in having many wives. As a matter of fact, God, he condones having many wives in Exodus. He says you could take another wife if you'd like. Just treat her fairly as the first one. Clothe her, give her a home. Don't abandon her. So anyways, now that we dealt with that, what else do you want to critique about the Prophet Muhammad, the best of God's creation? The master?
Wait. Why are we stopping there? Didn't Yahweh, aka Jesus, keep 32 virgin girls in heaven?
Yes.
Where does it say that?
Numbers 31,
Well,
verse
now
17.
he's
No, that's a genuine
Oh.
question because I never,
Now he's
out of every
interested.
panel
Now
I've been in
he's
so far, I
interested.
never
Make
heard.
Now he's
my screen big.
interested.
Make my screen big.
Now he's
I
interested all of a
got you.
sudden. His ears perked up.
Make my screen
No,
big.
because I need to see
You're a
this one. I need to
virgin.
see
He
that
said,
because I never heard
"What?"
this before.
Jesus
Okay.
did that?
Yeah,
one
because I
second.
never heard it. I never heard it from
Okay,
any
okay.
Muslim that I've spoken to. I never heard it.
That's
I never
fine.
heard it
That's
from anyone.
fine. That's fine. You're gonna hear it right now.
We'll get there. By the way, Dead Echoes, is Jesus the God of the Old Testament?
Yo, guys, tap and share the live, bro.
Is Jesus the God of the Old Testament?
Ask like this. Is Jesus God yesterday, today, and tomorrow? Or is he just God in the New Testament?
I don't know the answer to that question personally.
Did Jesus become God or something?
Jesus revealed himself as God in human form.
Okay, so he was always God.
By the answer, you could say yeah.
Okay, he was always God. So he's the God of the Old Testament. Because there's only one God. And that one God is the Trinity, including Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go to Numbers 31. Look, the Lord says to Moses, Jesus said to Moses, let's see what he keeps telling him. Until 18. All right, 17. Now unalive all the boys, and unalive every woman who has slept with a man. But save for yourselves every girl who has never slept with a man. Some translations say every woman children, all the women children. And the Hebrew says taf, which means infant. So save for yourselves every little girl who has never slept with a man. Just to confirm, let's just go to the King James, and just so he doesn't think I'm making stuff up. Where's the King James at? There we go. King James. Let's go back to 18. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves. Okay. So then, let's see what happens to these women, right? In verse 40, And the persons were 16,000. So the girls that they took captive, the little children girls, were 16,000. Of which Jesus' tribute, the Lord's share, right there, the Lord, who's Jesus, the Lord's share was 32 persons. So they had 16,000 virgin child girls, child brides, that all the soldiers enjoyed and raped. But God...
He's on Quran.com, bro. There's no way this is the Bible. What website? What
we're on
website?
Bible Gateway.
Are you sure it doesn't say Quran?
No, it doesn't. So look, and the Lord's share was 32 little girls, 32 of the persons that were kept alive. Remember, the little boys were butchered. The women who were non-virgins, butchered. We don't need them. We just need the little virgin girls. So let's see what they did. The Bible tells us actually what they did with these little virgin girls.
I don't know why Cliff doesn't show this, man. I'm gonna get that old man one day. Cliff gonna get it.
Look, I know Cliff is misleading thousands now. Look, so Deuteronomy 21. This is what God tells us they did with the little children girls. Right? This is verse 10. When the Lord your God gives you victory in battle and you take prisoners, you may see among them a beautiful woman that you like and want to marry. Take her to your home where she will shave her head, cut her fingernails, and change her clothes. She is to stay in your home and mourn her parents for a month. After that, you may marry her. Later, if you no longer want her, you are to let her go free. Since you forced her to have intercourse with you, you cannot treat her as a slave and sell her. So God says, you know, those little virgin girls that you captured in battle, you could go ahead and take any of them, take her to your house, step one. Shave her head. Sounds like a prisoner. Then, 3, cut her fingernails. Then, change her clothes. Then, she has to cry over her parents that you butchered in battle. Because you butchered her parents who were fighting in battle, they're dead. So now she has to mourn them for a month. After the month, you may go into her. You may marry her. Later, if you no longer want her, you are to let her go free.
Into her. Damn.
Since you forced her to have intercourse with you, you cannot treat her as a slave and sell her. You humiliated the girl. What do you think about this dead uncle?
Surah 547 mentioned. Hold up, I gotta look this up. No, I have to look. Obviously, if that is true, it does question my beliefs.
Dude, we're on the Bible. We're on the Bible.
It's if it is. I'm gonna look that verse after I leave the live. If it's in the Bible, I have. Can
you tell me what you think?
Quran confirms the Bible.
No, these people are so mad. The Quran, Surah 5, dude. Can you tell me what you think? Like you said,
that is.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the Quran. Can you just first
you proved a good point, and that actually questions my belief in Christianity from that verse.
Okay, that I'm glad, but
that actually puts a strain on my faith on Christianity from that one verse.
That's good. That's good. Well, that's a sad day for you because it's not just one verse. The Bible is full of that. But anyways.